This winter has been challenging for me. I've had a lot of problems, the cold, the weather, not staying charged enough in my battery system. But for at least that last thing, I might finally have a solution. I got great news today. Last weekend, I bought a new power station, one that charges like 4 times faster than the old antiquated power station that I have now. I just got a notification that it arrived at my P.O. box in Western Mass today. I want to get out of here, out of Boston, drive, make a beeline to there, get that all checked up, get it set up, and hopefully end this video in a better place than where I started it. Beautiful full moon up there tonight. I think that's usually a good omen. The only challenge for tonight is I've been sick all week, if you've been watching my videos. Right now, I'm just super drowsy, just like coughing stuff out. I'm over the major inflammation, but I am a little tired, and this is a 3-hour drive that I want to do tonight. I did work a full day. It's like 9 p.m. already, so I'm gonna be getting there late. I might have to stealth camp at that Cabela's in Holyoke. I'll be driving by it. Or I may go further and camp at a Walmart. I don't know. I do need some fuel for the road first. The only thing I don't like about the Cabela's in Holyoke is there's no Dunkin' Donuts nearby. Same problem as the Cabela's in Hudson. I like to be within a few minutes of one. If I go to the Walmart tonight, there's a great breakfast place just down the street. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It is so windy tonight. It's just in a high clearance vehicle. It's so terrifying. It just pulls your car. It's like a ghost taking control of the wheel. I was in Montana, I think, or the Dakotas one time where it was so windy. My van, I swear, went up on 2 wheels. You can probably hear how windy it is. Yeah, it's hard to drive through this. Also, I need gas. I have a 1/4 tank of fuel, and that means my S-Bar heater won't work. It needs at least a 1/4 tank. It's something you have to pay attention to in the winter. I love that thing. I don't know why. Yeah, I stopped at Ludlow Plaza. It's the last service center before the exit for Cabela's, which I think I'm actually gonna do, only because it is so windy. It's actually scary to drive, and it's already after 10 o'clock. I'm really tired.
Take the interchange on the right, then take the ramp.
About a year ago, my Google Drive narration started speaking in a weird British accent and started giving me horrible directions. Like, very vague, not saying the name of the road. I'm just curious if that happened to anyone else. I've gone through all the settings. I don't know what caused it, but this is my exit. I'm glad to be off this windy, crazy road.
Take the ramp.
I'm driving from memory here, but I think this is Cabela's right here. Yeah, be sure not to hit someone coming on the way out. And RV parking is around the back here, which I like because it's very, very private. Yeah, it looks like there's one other car here. This is my favorite store to sleep in, the Cabela's in Holyoke. Way better than the other one. Very private. The highway is right here. It kind of sounds like ocean waves. I really like it. Believe it or not, there's someone over here in a Prius. Looks like they're spending the night. That's hardcore. I've car camped in cars that small before, back in my rental car days, but I would never do it in the dead of winter in New England. Power to them. I'm gonna jump in the back. I'm eager to get that power station tomorrow, but I gotta do a bunch of stuff. Gotta work. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Ah, yeah, look at that. Sun. It has been overcast and gloomy for so long. I'm hoping the sun hits my car and Melts all the crap off of it. Melts some of the snow too. I'm just so done with the snow. Yeah, I had a great sleep here at the Cabela's, and check this out. There's a cool overlanding rig right here. Looks like a souped up F-350. Pretty powerful machine. Yeah, that looks awesome. He must have come in during the night because I came here at 11. He was not there. Anyway, I need to get to a Dunks. I need to work for a while, and then I want to get to my post office by 5 o'clock. Oh, check this out. I guess Cabela's opens earlier than I thought. Yeah, there were cars there at Cabela's, and it's not even 9 o'clock. I thought they opened much later than that. They have a loyal following, this place, for being such off the beaten path type of place. I just noticed this morning that today marks the halfway point of February. It's the most brutal month, but thankfully it's the shortest. We can thank the Caesars for that. Also, in a couple of days, on the 19th, campground reservations open for Massachusetts. Another huge milestone towards spring. I don't normally like spending 8 hours in a Dunkin' Donuts, but that's what I just did. I did it to charge up my old Jackery 1000 one last time. I feel like I'm about to bring an old dog out to the backyard and shoot it. This is the last time I think I'll ever have to charge this. I'm gonna give it one more go, get all the juice I can out of it, transfer it to my house battery, and then pick up my new power station, which, if it works, I will replace this. I don't want to have to carry around 2 battery banks in my van. Weight is fuel, and I just don't have the space. So if this new battery bank is as good as I expect it's going to be, this will probably go into storage or something. I don't know. Maybe I can find some way to give it away to someone, but I need to get to my P.O. box right now and get that power station. So let's get on the road. Yeah, the wind is still terrible. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Also, sorry this monitor is bouncing up and down. I got a new phone holster, but it just wobbles too much. I also just found out a few hours ago that this is a 3-day weekend. I did not know that. Somehow that was off my radar. I am so happy about that. I need a break from the grind of work. Oh, you got it. Thank you. Oh man, this thing is heavy. Well, it seems to weigh the same as the old Jackery, which I guess is to be expected, but the first test doesn't fit on that little shelf where I made an auxiliary power station. Yeah, we'll find out. They packaged this thing like a tank. I was gonna do an unboxing video, but it's just like boxes within boxes. I just spent 5 minutes getting that first thing out, and there's another box underneath, so bear with me, guys. It is recording. I am eager to get this thing out of the box. I've not had a new power station in 5 years, I guess. The model I had was really old. I like these styrofoam things. I will reuse these for one purpose or another. So here we go. Ugh! First impression, this is way easier to carry than the Jackery. The Jackery is just 1 bar across the top. This has 2 bars, so you can lift it with 2 hands, which makes carrying it even better. I like that a lot. I wasn't expecting that. Now this is actually, all right, how do I get it out of the plastic? All right, here we go. This seems smaller than the Jackery, even though it had a higher capacitance, which I find kind of striking. Let me get rid of this stuff so I'm not fumbling about. The most awkward unboxing video ever. Here we go. Look at this. So let's see, does it have any charge currently? Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read the instructions on this. I don't even know how to turn it on. Anyway, let's see if it fits on that shelf. So this right here is the old Jackery. It's where I store it. I have a little auxiliary power bank right here. And let's just see if the new power bank fits in there. Yeah, it fits easily. Look at that. It's like noticeably smaller, both in width and height. Height? Than the Jackery, which works out perfectly. Yeah, I'm eager to get it charged up and start working with this thing. I had to kind of pack it up all the way. I don't want to like read the instructions here in the post office parking lot. I'm gonna go to like there's a Walmart parking lot up here. I'll work there for a little while. I need to go over all the features. Make sure I know what I'm doing with that thing. I think there's some way to, like an app in your phone, you can connect to it through Bluetooth. I don't know. I also read that you should not store any lithium battery long-term storage below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So if I put my old Jackery into my storage unit, I'm basically giving it a death sentence. There's no point in doing that. I think I may actually end up keeping both the Jackery and the new Anker battery in here. They might not be charged all the time, but it feels like a waste to throw away $1,000 thing. You know what I mean? Getting new packages is always exciting, you know, but to get rid of the boxes themselves, it's like a little arts and crafts project in reverse. I don't have access to a dumpster. I live in a van. I need to cut all of these boxes down into little pieces and throw them away incrementally over a period of several days. That's just how I get rid of this trash. I always be extra careful to find a piece of the box with my address on it, cut that out separately and deface it a little bit just to dispose of that, you know, hide that. But yeah, it's annoying. It's just something you gotta do. It's snowing again. I think I should just assume that it's gonna snow every single day for the rest of February. Like I said, I'm gonna go to that Walmart now, try to read over the instructions, learn how to use that new Anker battery. So I managed to get my new Anker battery charged up to like 86% at a Starbucks over here. I've been reading about it, comparing it to my old Jackery. There's things I like and things I don't like. The power cord for charging my Jackery is this right here. It's huge. It's got a giant brick on it. This is a converter because it can only charge through an AC outlet, but this converts it to DC while it's charging. The power cord for my new Anker battery is just the cord. It doesn't have the converter. They took this converter and they moved it inside the unit, which makes a whole lot of sense. I don't know why Jackery didn't do something like that. That's a huge improvement. Now, these both have a light, like a flashlight feature on them. The Jackery is a bright, eye-hurting LED light over here, and I've never used it. There's just like no usefulness for it being like this, unless you want to use it as a flashlight. But who wants to carry around a 30-pound thing as a flashlight? Just get yourself like a regular flashlight. So it's just not a good design. The Anker battery actually improved that a lot. Their light is this bar up here. It comes in different dim levels, and I like that a lot. It's a nice, easy light on the eyes. It's something I'd actually use. Like if I'm trying to read the face of it, trying to plug something in. Over here in the side, it's like against the wall or something, you know what I mean? In terms of all the outlets and stuff, it's got all the same as a Jackery. 2 USB-A's, 2 USB-C's, the car socket thing, more AC outlets than I could ever use. But the main reason I got this was the fast charging feature. I'm disappointed by this. I thought it would charge much faster than it actually does. My old antiquated Jackery 1000 charges at 4.5 amps max current. So it takes 8 hours to charge it from 0 to 100%. This charges at 5.5 amps max current through AC. So that's like not much better, you know. It's maybe 30% faster charging. I thought it would charge like twice as fast or 3 times as fast. I was wrong. I'm still gonna keep it though. I think I'm gonna just keep both in the van, because if I just put this in my storage unit, leave it in freezing temperatures for a few weeks on end, that's basically a death sentence. This thing costs $1,000. I don't want to throw it away. I'll have to jigger things around in here, find space for it. In the meantime, it's getting dark. It's dark already. It's getting cold. It's starting to snow again. I need to find a place to sleep tonight. Before I get to a sleeping spot, though, I need food. I ate my last meal prep a few nights ago. I had Trader Joe's last night. I have no Trader Joe's food right now. The only grocery store around here is a super expensive one over here. I'm just gonna get like a salad, what I normally eat, some meat, some lettuce, a vegetable. I bet it's crazy expensive. I can get a week's worth of food for 35 bucks at Aldi's if I cook, not doing a meal prep tonight. Let's just see how much this costs at this ridiculous grocery store. Salad mix, $4. This is just lettuce, basically. Mushrooms, $6. It's a lot of mushrooms, but the next size down is not enough. Some meat. I want some red meat, London broil. This is only 0.7 pounds, $9. I could get the name brand meat, but they sell those in packs that are only half a pound, which just isn't enough to satisfy me. So I try to get something larger than that. That's my only option. And some spring water. At least this is only $2. At the convenience store, it's $3.50. $23 for my mushroom and roast beef salad. I can't wait to cook again. I'm not going to be doing that tomorrow. I've got a busy day. Need to do laundry, need to do chores. I'm going to a film festival tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. As for my situation, I am getting better in terms of the cold. I'm mostly coughing it out. I feel better. This portable power station I have is marginally better than the Jackery. It maybe charges 30% faster, which, you know, I'll take it. I also have a pretty decent battery bank over here now. I have my Jackery, which I paid full price for, this Anchor that I paid half price for, and this other battery that I got for free. So I have a decent auxiliary power station back here. As for where I'm going to store it, for now, I have like everything stuffed down here with my space heater, my little buddy, and my, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I made it work. I'll reorganize things eventually. I want to do a big spring cleaning in here. Clean everything, reorganize stuff, get stuff on my roof rack, get those solar panels up. Believe it or not, I'm getting my roof rack next week, next Thursday. That's the next thing I have to look forward to. Until then, I'm just going to hunker down, stay warm. Thanks for watching me on these adventures, if they are one. I don't know. I'm going to have a good night's sleep tonight. Peace out.